This is a Rogue Media Network production.
Welcome to the show. Today on the Ann Harder Show, we're talking about something that touches every homeowner: comfort, efficiency, and making your house truly feel like home. From keeping the Texas heat out of your house in the summer to lowering your energy bills year-round, the quality of your windows can make a big difference. And when it comes to improving your home, it's not just about products, it's about trust, craftsmanship, and working with people who really care about the community. Joining me today, Jon Searles, who is the owner of Universal Windows Direct. Jon and his team are helping homeowners all across Central Texas with solutions to an issue that affects really all of us, and that's our comfort. We want to be comfortable in our homes. Thank you for sponsoring the show. Get that,
thank you.
Completely transparent with that. Love that you have come on board with us here at Rogue Media. And so you and I, we have talked before.
We have.
In our previous life.
Lives. That's right. Previous lives.
Yeah.
But and then we're come full circle to something new.
Okay. So how long have you owned Universal Windows Direct?
Purchased it back at the end of 2022, first of 2023. It was a business that was in place since 2015, so well established, kind of in a building, kind of hiding behind another building, so no one really knew where it was.
Sort of like where we are today.
Yeah, kind of like I found it though. Yeah,
yeah, you were able to find us.
But the new building it's much more visible on 6802 Woodway Drive. You can see us right there off the highway now. So we have a bigger presence and hope that'll get Universal Windows Direct in people's minds more often.
Well, and people do see a lot of advertising for window companies.
Absolutely.
And so you can spend a lot of money on windows, and probably you should, I guess.
Yeah, you
to
should.
A certain extent, because that really is what's going to help insulate and help you with your utility bills and so forth.
It is, and people really. Well, and again, because I sell windows, right, they diminish the value of a window. But windows really are an important part of your home.
Yeah.
Not just from an aesthetic standpoint, but the energy efficiency with that curb appeal and that look. And people don't normally replace their windows more than once.
Right.
And I tell people it shouldn't cost probably more than 5 to maybe 8% the value of your home is a good replacement cost value.
Well, that's a good rule too.
Yeah.
I'd never heard that before.
Windows, yeah. And it depends on how creative your architect was when they first built your home. When you start seeing shapes and oddball things, prices do go up because windows are custom made. They don't come out on a conveyor belt and say, okay, this is all the same size.
Cookie cutter, yeah.
Yeah, they're not. You can go by and see homes and see that they're all a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a great time for people to make a new look, to get creative, see what they've seen. I mean, we have all these great resources online and Pinterest. I get lots of pictures shown to me of what people want it to look like.
Yeah.
But sometimes they go, well, I don't want to, let me just do a white window. Well, why? Well, because of cost. Well, a little bit more cost, and they'll pay for themselves over time, just in energy efficiency. Why not go with what you want?
Yeah.
And so we really try to stress that. And there are a lot of competitors out there. We try to stay in Central Texas. They can find me, the owner. You don't have to go chase your warranties because we cover the warranties with the manufacturers we represent. And we try to make it easy. And it's taken me some time to understand how to take some of my old experience with customer service and put it into this business.
Yes.
And because we want people to have faith in their contractors, faith in the people that they work with. We try to I tell people at the beginning you'll love us. In the middle, it's disruptive. We're taking the windows out of your house.
Yeah.
And then the end, we want it to be a product that you can say, this looked great.
Right, just what I wanted.
Exactly what I wanted, right?
Mm-hmm,
So, and the technology now on new windows is incredible because it's going to save you. It's money. It's going to save on the wear and tear in your furniture. It's going to tear.
Oh, yeah.
Just from the light coming in, because there's major aspects of your windows you're looking for.
Okay, so tell me about the one that you brought here to
And
show
I'm going to
us.
slide it over here in front of me.
Okay.
This window is a black window. People really like the black windows now. They're changing out their windows and going with black.
Mm-hmm.
Black can be done this is a vinyl window. So vinyl is the number one product used in windows. It's also energy efficient, makes the Energy Star ratings. There are other windows out there. You can get them in composites like fiberglass, and they are out there. But vinyl is by far the most economical, easy to find window.
And you're not going to have to repaint it.
You're not going to have to repaint it.
Right.
They only come in 3 extruded colors: white, beige, and kind of a taupey clay.
Mm-hmm.
So every other color has to be painted or laminated.
Oh.
This one happens to be laminated. So it's not a paint on here. It's actually a lamination put on by the manufacturer that allows this window to get the black on the outside, and then on the inside, it's white.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So most people, the inside of their homes are going to be white or beige,
Right.
or some neutral color around the returns. So it really is a great little window. This particular window is actually made in Texas. And I do have customers say, I only buy a window made in Texas.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah, where
it's
is
a
the
great window.
plant?
This one is in Fort Worth.
Okay.
I made a mistake of saying Dallas one time and got in trouble.
Oh yeah, the two different towns for sure.
But that's black. And then this little guy I have next to me here, this is probably what I call the smallest double hung window you'd find. Now, double hung simply means that both the bottom sash and the
How
top
cute.
sash can open.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you can kind of see both, whether you want to vent from the top or vent from the bottom. It
Right.
can open and
And
close.
people want to be able to get some fresh air into the house.
They do. And what they really like is they like the cleaning, because with these windows, people have talked about it. You can actually tilt out the sashes to show
simple.
for cleaning from the inside, which is wonderful when you can do both of them, because you can do it on a second story. It's an easy clean.
Because you're inside.
Absolutely.
Right, right.
Also, they've made them easier to repair. So your old aluminum windows, they didn't really make those easy to repair. We get asked to repair those all the time. It's not an easy process.
Mm-hmm.
It's an expensive process. By the time you repair a window and add new glass, you're at 2/3 or more the cost of a brand new window. That's still not energy efficient. So why not go with an energy efficient window that just makes sense for your home?
What is the rating? I mean, how do you assess the energy efficiency?
Right. Let me see if this one has its stickers on it. So
Okay.
it's an Energy Star sticker that goes on every window. It's required. Now, the city of Waco also requires a certain level it's actually a Texas building code that tells you how the windows have to be rated. So the main portions of these are what we call U factor. So U factor would be insulation, right? So these windows are double pane with argon gas inside of it, and that gives it its U factor. So a triple pane may have a better U factor. A window that doesn't open as much may be a little different glass packages.
Or if it's like just a stationary picture window,
Right.
that doesn't open.
That'll really help on what we call air infiltration, which is the second thing they look at, is how
Right.
much air. Have you ever stood in front of an old window and you can feel the wind coming in?
yeah.
Right. The new windows have to have an air infiltration rating, and you want a good low air infiltration rating. You can see this one is less than or equal to 0.3. Now, you can go online to see what each one of these numbers actually means, but it is tested through the Energy Star system to give them the right numbers. And then the last thing they look at is what we call solar heat gain. So you can kind of see on this window it almost looks like it has a little bit of a tint on it, this particular window.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, and what they do is they require a low E coating, which allows, they put the coating on there and it blocks the amount of UV light that comes into the home. So when you're standing inside the home, people say, well, they look darker. Well, stand inside the home, you look out, it's like looking through a very light set of sunglasses.
Sunglasses, yeah.
So you get all the colors, everything looks good, you get good light into the home, but it decreases the UV light that can come in and change the color of your rugs, change the color of your furniture.
Wood furniture.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So the ratings are very, very important, because that rating is of the U factor, air infiltration rating, and the solar heat gain are the things that you go online and read more and more and more about them, but that's what you really are rating windows on. And these new vinyl windows also come with lifetime warranties for the owners that buy the window. So They would call us, and I get with the manufacturer if something fails, glass fails, or something happens, part goes bad. What we call our balancers, which is the parts that allow it to go up and down. If they go bad, you've gone to aluminum windows. He goes, I can't get these up anymore.
You can't get it up, yeah.
Right. So then what we have to do is it's an easy change out. So they've become very modular, very easy to change out.
Mm-hmm.
And really it's a highly competitive business. I mean, we have lots of competitors, but I always tell people, see if you can find the owner. You can find the owner, I'll compete with them. But if you can't find the owner, maybe you need to look for a different company.
Yeah. Well, you talk about energy efficiency. How do you have a way to assess how that actually impacts someone's utility bill?
We can. We normally tell folks that when you change out a aluminum double pane window and you put in a vinyl window, that particular window is gonna lose 30 to 50% less energy. Lose 50%. Okay, so meaning that that vinyl window is now that much more efficient than what used to be there. Mm-hmm. The problem with looking at people and say you will definitely get a decrease in your utility bill, which we see 99.9% of the time,
right,
is we don't know what's in your walls.
Ah.
So if I have one window on there, I know that window is going to make it a lot better, but I'm not sure what's in your walls.
If you have no insulation in the wall.
Yeah, yeah. We did a house that was all one side was windows, and her sunroom would get to be about 130 degrees.
I'll bet.
If she just never turned on anything. So we changed it out. Well, the room still got 90 degrees, but it was still glass, and it was still the sun, and you still have radiant heat, but the walls had nothing in them. There was no insulation. It was simply a siding and a wood, and you could touch your hand on the wall, and you could feel the heat.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
So you are getting some energy efficiency, but I get calls yearly throughout the year where people say, oh, you should see our energy bill. It's dropped 25%.
Yeah. Walk us through the process if a homeowner calls you. What can they expect from consultation to installation?
Well, we always like to kid that the best experience is a 2-day relationship.
Yeah.
We come in and we sell it to them, and we come and replace them in 1 day. We're done.
Yeah.
But houses are different. So what we do is people will call us and say, we would like a consultation on windows. We'll go in, we'll give them a price. One thing we do different is we don't pressure sell. I'm not trying to sell you a timeshare. I'm trying to sell you windows.
Yeah.
So our quotes are good for 30 days. The only time we kind of raise a red flag is if we know we have a price increase coming. But we'll have our quotes are good for 30 days. We'll put them up against anybody's quote. But we'll come in there, and let's say you sign on the dotted line for a contract. It normally takes, we like to say 4 to 8 weeks, but keep in mind these are custom window orders. So sometimes they'll push out a little bit based on the manufacturer.
Yeah.
And the manufacturers do incredibly well considering the amount of orders they get. But let's say it takes, let's say 8 to 10 weeks instead. So at the end of 8 to 10 weeks, we'd call and say, hey, your windows are in. We're ready to come do these. And they'll say, okay, how many days do you need? Well, normally if you got 15 to 18 windows, we can normally knock those out in a day.
Wow.
And the expectation is we'll go in, we'll do the work. Windy days are tougher because it brings more dust in the house, so we try to pull fewer windows out at one time. We try to clean as we go, but wind in this part of Texas, and you live in a sandy area, we have to be really careful. So we go and we change out the windows, and we caulk inside and out. If you need us to take down the blinds, put up the blinds, we'll do that as well. The only thing that I will tell people is it happened so fast. I go, oh, you got them all done already. I ask them to spend the next few days just looking at your windows. If you find little things that need to be adjusted, cleaned, or fixed, just call us. It happened so fast, I don't want them to think we're going to do the windows and disappear. That, again, that's the part of being local and doing things the right way, I think, is being able to go back. So we try to set the expectation that once we're done, we're not done. We're still here for you. The biggest issue is during the summer in Texas, I've got my team putting in windows, and they have caulk on their hands, and they're sweaty, and they got the windows in. And then folks say, well, I noticed there was a smudge on my window. I'd much rather send in a crew the next day to clean the window than try to deal with these poor guys that have put in the windows all day long.
Right. Well, home improvement can feel overwhelming.
It can be.
But windows, as you say, are just such an important part of that.
They can really help the value of your home, especially today. Home inspections have gotten tougher, right? So it might be that they walk in and they see 6 or 7 windows that are failing, they'll put that down. And a lot of people will call us and ask us to quote a house that they're interested in, and they use it as a way to adjust price, right?
The price,
so we tend to try to steer clear of those. We say, hey, we'll love to come give you a price, but it's really not fair for us to give you a consultation on a house you don't own yet.
Okay.
Because it's just not a fair way to do it. But there are things that we'll go in and do and tell people and say, listen, this is what you need to do to get the windows up to code. If you call us before you upgrade your house, we also replace glass. So sometimes let's replace those 2 pieces of glass. We'll get you ready to sell. So there are some things we'll do in the local area to help folks out.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and I would assume realtors need to know.
And they do call. Realtors will call. We have quite a few partnerships with realtors and HOAs. You know, we have some HOAs around Baylor that some of the windows are getting old, and an HOA wants all those windows to look the same. So we arrange a great price so the owners of the apartments or condos in those HOAs, on those building areas, and we give them a good price to change those out and, you know, keep a consistent look for the structures over there.
Very good. A lot more I want to talk to Jon Searles about windows and home improvement and all these good things. But we're going to take a quick break. Do want to tell you that today's show is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. You can transform your home with our premium window, door, and siding installation services. Universal Windows Direct, Central Texas, makes upgrading your home simple and stress-free. Call Universal Windows Direct, Central Texas today. There's more of the show ahead.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Alan Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues and those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. I said I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Alan Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
I was born in Dallas, Texas, raised on the south side of San Antonio. As a young man I was restless, never seemed like I belonged. And then I found this old 6-string and made folks smile when I made her sing. Now my days are filled with the kind of loving that only she can bring. I gotta get a move on now in this world so crazy, trying to take us all down. It's a cold one, mercy for no one. It's time to show love if you can. Find myself up and down this state, playing tunes, trying to make some change. There's a big hole in my pocket and a storm is on the way. And no one knows what tomorrow holds since the world went down the drain. And everybody's talking, but the story stays the same. So I gotta get a move on now in this world so crazy, trying to take us all down. It's a cold one, mercy for no one. It's time to show love where you can. Yeah. Show love where you can. Gotta get a move on now in this world so crazy, trying to take us all down. It's a cold one, mercy for no one. Time to show love where you can. Yeah, I gotta get a move on now in this world so cold, trying to take us all down. It's a cold one, mercy for no one. It's time to show love where you can. I was born in Dallas, Texas, raised on the south side of San Antonio. As a young man I was restless, never seemed like I belonged. Till I found this old 6-string, made folks smile when I made her sing. Now my days are filled with the kind of loving that only she can bring.
The Riesel Fair is back and bigger than ever. Bring the whole family for a day packed with fun, from thrilling rides, delicious food, local vendors, and live music Friday night. Saturday music begins at 2 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults, 2 to 12 years $3, 2 and under are free. Mark your calendar and join us for the Riesel Fair May 7th through 9th. The Riesel Fair, where memories are waiting just for you.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Island Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues and those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. I said I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
Many games, now all our chips are lost. Luck was not enough. I opened my
The Riesel Fair is back and bigger than ever. Bring the whole family for a day packed with fun, from thrilling rides, delicious food, local vendors, and live music Friday night. Saturday music begins at 2 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults, 2 to 12 years $3, 2 and under are free. Mark your calendar and join us for the Riesel Fair, May 7th through 9th. The Riesel Fair, where memories are waiting just for you.
And we are back with Jon Searles, owner of Universal Windows Direct. And we're talking about home improvement and how important windows are. And, you see ads all over town about window companies and so forth. How important is that trust factor that a homeowner has with someone who's going to come in and make, a major improvement to their home?
Well, I think the trust factor is big. I mean, it's one of those things. We're very involved in the community. We know a lot of people. I don't want to walk through the local businesses and have to duck behind counters because people have bought windows, right?
That's right.
And I tell people, you don't want a warranty that is simply the taillights of the vehicle leaving after they've installed your windows. Yeah. You want a warranty where you can call 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now. We've had some call 8 years from now just because they couldn't remember how to operate their window, or it seems
just
like
a simple thing.
Just simple things, or maybe a window has gotten a little rough to open and close because the dust from Texas wind has gotten in the tracks, and we need to come in there and clean that out. So there are things we do. So I think the trust factor is big, and I think we as contractors sometimes have to go do a little uphill battle because contractors didn't do their job right. even in the other industries. We want people to have expectation of a good process when it's done. I wish I could say I was perfect. I'm not, but we try to be. We work it until we make our homeowner happy. Is what we really work towards. People are not unreasonable, but they get excited when they have these old windows, and you go in there and you change out the windows. They really want them to look good. They're spending the money. They want it to give them the energy efficiency they want, the look of the house they want. I've got one neighborhood where we've done 5 houses almost in a row because first person and the second person and the third person. Yeah, because we have a lot of neighborhoods that were built in the 70s and 80s and even 90s. We're actually replacing windows in some houses that were built in 2009 to 2012.
Pretty recent.
Yeah, because the windows just were not the right. If you're going to build a house, buy good windows.
Yeah, for sure. What are some common myths or misconceptions people have about window replacements?
Well, a window doesn't need to cost $3,000 per window. That's for one.
That's good news.
Yeah, it doesn't need to cost that. It's just what it is. You can't. Another thing that these are all double pane windows, and that means there's 2 pieces of glass with argon in between, and this is sealed in a factory. And what a lot of people do, especially folks on during baseball season or got lots of kids, they'll call and they say, "Well, we've broken one of the windows, but we've only broken the outside piece."
Oh,
and they think I can just replace that outside piece. And unfortunately, you can't. You have to replace the whole, what we call insulated glass unit. So we take the whole thing out, we measure it. We have a company in Waxahachie that builds them. It's a big glass company called Cardinal Glass, and they send them to us, and we put them in.
So it's the whole thing is replaced?
The whole piece of glass in a particular window. So like on this window, if this top one broke, we'd have to replace this whole piece, both sides.
Okay, but not the whole unit.
Not the whole unit.
Okay.
Not the whole unit. That's the great thing about these vinyl windows, is because they are modular, we can order the glass to match the glass you have, because there's different types of glass. We did glass the other day for a lady. She wanted gray tinted glass because she thought it looked good with her brick, and it looks wonderful. I'd love to have everybody drive by and see it, but she'd probably be angry with that.
A parade of cars.
Yeah, parade of cars. But that's what she wanted, so we put it in. Well, if she calls 2 years from now, because one gets broken, because she has grandchildren and they have baseballs, then we actually give a glass breakage warranty to our customers that we'll fix those free, where we'll actually go out, even if it's 2 years later, and replace the glass free.
Wow.
So, and we want to match the glass. You don't want to look up at the glass and see one color.
Oh, heavens, you would
see another color.
Spot that right away.
Yeah, and but there's half a dozen different hues that you can get in glass or double pane glass for residential. So.
Yeah, when you kind of hinted to this, but is it as disruptive and as expensive as some people may fear?
No, it doesn't have to be. I do have some people that say, "Hey, I don't know what kind of windows you have, but can you give me the least expensive windows you possibly can?" And I get it. Partly because on a budget, partly because maybe they just don't put as much value in their window because their value's on their landscaping or their furnishings or their brick or
maybe
their siding.
They might be flipping a house.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
But I still want to offer a great window. And the great window for me is a window that hits the efficient Energy Star ratings required by local code. Windows that have lifetime warranty for the buyer. Some of our warranty are lifetime service and product warranties that can go with the buyer, which is great. You can pass it on to the next person, right? So it's a wonderful thing.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So it's but when you look at the windows overall, they don't need to be as expensive because a white vinyl basic style window is probably the least expensive window you can buy, but maybe all you need. But again, those architects, they get a little bit crazy. I do have some very creative homeowners that want to change windows. We want the crank out casement windows, which are more expensive. They want us to cut a hole that has a different shape in it. Maybe they want to take some single hung windows where just a standard opening and close window and turn them into sliding type windows because it's and we have some code things we have to watch out for egress in bedrooms and tempering, things like that. But it is something we do. And then I've even had people have like a family heirloom type stained glass window.
Yeah, I wonder about, because I'm a stained glass artist and have done stained glass windows before, but typically just hang them.
Yeah, but some people actually put them in a physical hole.
But
in their house.
I actually put them in.
Yeah, and we're able to go in there and either get a full picture window frame and put it in, or we can get glass, double pane glass with the right UV light coating that will make that last a lot longer than that outside light hitting it all the time. And we'll even do that with some churches. We'll do all the windows in the church, but we'll have to put glass over the stained glass just so it blocks back the UV light. And we have to do some things to make sure the heat doesn't build up.
Another little bit of layer of protection, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. So for a homeowner considering an upgrade, where should they start? What's the first thing to do?
Well, I tell everybody, I would love them to come to Universal Windows and get one quote.
Right.
But if I was telling a friend, I would say, hey, you need to first decide how many windows you have. Just physically count them. Decide if you want to change any of the styles. Meaning, do you want things to go from being single hung to being sliders? Do you want casement crank out? You want to change them to a nice picture window? Do you want grids? Now, grids are the lines that you see in these windows.
Right.
Some people call them grills. Some people call them grids. They used to be functional because they used to physically hold into pieces.
Hold the panes of glass in.
Right.
Absolutely.
Now they're architectural.
Sure.
So they have
it's
weird
a style.
Yeah, they have weird styles. They have all different kinds of styles. A lot of people these days are doing what I call the plus sign, where it has a plus sign right in the glass.
Right.
Some people do different grid patterns, but decide if you even want them, because a lot of people are taking them out.
Yeah.
So they physically have more glass. So what you've done, you've looked at that. You looked at the number of windows. You've kind of looked at what color you may want, what styles you may want. All of that can be done with our sales consultant if you want to. If you say, just come to my house.
Mm-hmm.
So we come to your house, and one thing we don't do, we don't spend 3 hours selling the window.
Mm-hmm.
What my salesmen do is we'll go into a house and we'll say, okay, what are you looking for? If you already know, we can normally be out of there in 45 minutes to an hour, and you'll have a price in your hand.
Wow.
If you need more time, because you say, listen, can we look at different styles? We'll go over different styles. We'll show you different styles. If we got to go back to the office and send you some pictures of something special you're looking for, search out something special you're looking for, we'll do that. So, but very much the bulk of our business is people have made up their mind they want windows. They know it's going to cost a little bit of money, so they'll call us. We'll go in there for a consultation. We can present them a good, better, best, and which normally goes up in price, good, better, and best.
Yeah.
And we can normally do that in one day and then come back. But if you need more time, and some people do, they want to take their time, we don't do the 3-hour sales pressure. Hey, if you buy today, it's this price. If you buy next week, though, the price is going up.
Oh, yeah, that is a turnoff.
Yeah, and it's
That's
becoming
just an
more
immediate,
and more.
okay, shyster, that comes to mind, yeah.
It's more and more of a turnoff. It's something that,
yeah.
unfortunately, this industry does a lot of.
That's too bad.
Yeah, and it's something that I don't agree with. It's just,
yeah.
If they can call back and say, can you tell me the difference between your window and this window and that window? I also don't, I don't blast people's windows when I know they're good windows. There's some great windows that I don't sell. But so I'd much rather you get what you want in the end. And if it's with Universal Windows, that's fantastic. If it's somebody else and you've done your research, that's great for the homeowner.
So is it just windows you do? I mean,
we do windows, doors, and siding.
Okay, because I think that's what I said.
Right, we do windows, doors, and siding.
So tell me about that.
Well, we only do one type of siding. We do a Sen siding. It's actually a composite, kind of a glass fiber composite siding. Again, lifetime warranty. Consider it. People say, was it vinyl? Well, it's got vinyl in it, but it's vinyl with glass fiber. It's got insulation already on the back. It comes in a nice 7-inch panel and a nice board and batten, which are the two real popular ones.
Mm-hmm.
They do have some new designs coming out, but the Ascend siding we feel is the only thing we really want to sell. We'll do the soffits and stuff. We actually did a house where we did the soffit in a real cedar, rough cedar wood, but then did the whole house in a board and batten, and it really came out beautiful.
Yeah.
We also do doors. Now, doors are kind of funny. One thing I do for folks that a lot of companies don't is we sell some fantastic doors, and doors can get very expensive.
Oh, no question about
you can
that.
replace a door and spend $5,000 to $25,000 easily.
Mm-hmm.
But a person will call us and say, hey, we're going to do your windows, but we really want a door, or we want a storm door. So what we'll do a lot of times is we'll actually let them pick out the door they want at a Home Depot or Lowe's or McCoy's or a Grocery Aisle, and we'll go get the door, we'll install it. We charge them an install fee and a pickup fee, and they can pay for their door. Or we can also go out and find those specialty doors. We can find iron doors. We can find the big wood doors. Mm-hmm. I sometimes get that look where I feel like they're shooting the messenger when I tell them that door is going to be $15,000.
You're kidding me, right?
Well, no, it scares people. But
I'm
some
sure.
some people will find doors, but we'll also put them in touch with the right people.
Mhm.
We have a lot of great. I love a good storm door. Larson makes a beautiful door. We'll actually buy that door. We don't mark it up. A lot of times we give it away free if you've already done our windows, because it's one of those type of things where we're there already. And
Right. Well,
it's
that's awesome.
yeah, it's kind of a special we do quite a bit.
Mhm.
Window advertising, see the buy two, get two and all that other stuff. And we try to steer clear of some of that because it gets
Yeah.
too tough and confusing to explain. We do have some great financing options
Mhm.
that help, but you get a package of, let's say you're doing doors and windows and siding, that would be your best package.
Yeah.
But we can do some great great financing offers for folks that qualify.
Yeah. Well, so much to think about, but your home really is the biggest investment you have. And is there something that there's maybe the most overlooked thing that people don't think about when it comes to their home?
Well, I'd always go back to windows being
Yeah.
the thing that people overlook, because you'll go into I go into some beautiful homes and I go, what about your windows? Well, they haven't opened in 25 years.
No, they're painted shut.
They're painted shut. They actually make tools to unstick them. But
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're painted
Oh,
shut,
my,
or they're
yeah.
falling apart, or they've got that fog in between, the moisture in between, the discoloration.
Well,
So
to me, when that happens, when that argon gas, when something goes wrong
Right.
with the seal, you know immediately, or you get condensation. You
Yep.
get, and there is a problem with this window, and to me, that's just such a red flag, and that needs to be seen to. That needs to be
Yeah.
attended to.
It does, and it's one of those things where if you see moisture, that means there's a seal failure
Yeah.
with the argon gas, as you mentioned, and it's leaked out. If you see a discoloration, looks like a rainbow in your glass,
Right.
that means the low E coating that was on there has failed.
Mm.
So you get kind of a weird yellow,
Right. No,
rainbowy
I've
look.
seen that before.
Or people call and says, "I'm trying to clean this window and I can't clean it."
I can't get this off. Yeah.
That's right. So it does. And again, expectations, when that happens with our windows, which it can on occasion, we go out and change it free, because one of the lifetime warranty things is that that UV protection is going to stay there, and that they're not going to fail. And it's one of those things we really push. But when you're done, again, I said before, 5 to 8% the cost of your home, maybe, unless your architect did like a whole wall of odd geometric shapes, or
Yeah.
did something really strange. I've seen some small houses with 5 different arch top windows, and that gets a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
But and we also, the neat thing about being local is I'm not going to look at you and say you have to do them all at once.
Right.
You want to do 2 windows, 3 windows, 5 windows at a time.
Pace yourself a little bit.
Yeah, we want to be your window company to do that.
Mhm.
And we'll warn you if one of these companies decides to change designs. But these companies have been in business a very long time, and they don't normally change designs overnight. So
Yeah.
if we see something coming that needs to be adjusted or changed, we'll definitely do that.
Well, it sounds like they've added lots of options, lots of choices for you, style-wise. So.
Yeah, they have, and they sometimes will do things I'm amazed they can do.
Mm-hmm.
Aluminum was a great window material, and it did allow for some things you can't really do with vinyl. But some of the new fiberglass windows and things like that are starting to add to it. The manufacturer's very proud of them. They're more expensive.
Yeah, that's how you know they're
That's
they're
right.
very proud of their product.
That's right.
Well, but you are justifiably proud of your company,
We
Universal
are.
Windows Direct. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today and sponsoring the show, certainly. But I've learned so much.
Well, we
about
appreciate it. And
windows.
people call us. I mean, from an education standpoint, we're there.
Yeah.
We don't charge for our consultation. You want us to come in. We have people do a consultation now. They may not buy from us to 6 months. I got one lady right now. She talked to me a year ago, and she
Yeah.
called me this morning. She's ready to go.
She's been thinking about it.
She's been thinking
waiting
about
for the
it.
right
She's-
time to
she's
pull the
ready
trigger, and there
she's
you
ready
go.
to do it, ready to pull the trigger. So that's how it
Awesome.
works.
Thank you so much.
Well, Ann, I've
Appreciate
enjoyed
you.
it. I'll be interested to see where we end up next.
Absolutely.
So-
yeah. Hopefully we're still be here.
That's right.
for
That's
a while.
right.
Stay with us. There is more of the show ahead.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Alan Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues or those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. I said I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Stones across the lake, thinking about the other day. My old friend asked me how I'm doing. I said I've been taking things day by day, and I hope that I can see you soon face to face when the time is right and things don't feel so wrong. Cause the money's been tight and the road is long, so I hope you feel alright when you hear this song. Been trying to find a way that I can make some real change. Cause one man can change the world, so my friend, don't change your soul. Meet me right there down the road, skipping stones. Skipping stones songs to pass the time, meditations to ease the mind. Do all I can to keep my peace. While the world keeps spinning, I'm holding fast, 'cause I know both the good and bad shall pass, even when the light seems out of reach. 'Cause the money gets tight and the road is long, so I hope you feel alright when you hear this song. Been trying to find a way that I can make some real change, 'cause one man can change the world, so my friend, don't change your soul. Meet me right there down the road, skipping stones. Skipping stones across the lake. It's never too late to make a change. Here's the hope and I'll get it right. 'Cause there's no mountain we can't climb, and there's no road too long to drive to make it out this rut and through the night. When the money gets tight and the road is long, I hope you feel alright when you hear this song. Been trying to find a way that I can make some real change, 'cause one man can change the world, so my friend, don't change your soul. Meet me right there down the road, skipping stones.
The Riesel Fair is back and bigger than ever. Bring the whole family for a day packed with fun, from thrilling rides, delicious food, local vendors, and live music Friday night. Saturday music begins at 2 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults, 2 to 12 years $3, 2 and under are free. Mark your calendar and join us for the Riesel Fair, May 7th through 9th. The Riesel Fair, where memories are waiting just for you.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Alan Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
I had a panic moment running my hands through my hair, and that's when I found Keeps. Keeps gave me the results that I was really looking for.
I definitely felt a lot more confident once I saw my hair coming back.
Keeps has given me the control of my hair back.
Get your first month free at Keeps.com.
It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
This is a Rogue Media Network production.